I know all you tea lovers have been glued to Gorgeous Doll's story time about Uncle Pluto, and I have to say, the tea has been hot.
Bro, don't worry.
Don't text my phone. Don't text. Excuse me? Stop fucking. Listen, at the end of the day, I promise you, on my life, on everything in my life. All you had to do was shut the up. All you had to do, you keep on with me over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna I promise you, because I'm gonna teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you, bitch. You don't know me, but you just eat my ass from the back.
Well, allegedly, Future hasn't just been involved with Gorgeous Doll. Word on the street is he's still coming for Ciara and Russell Wilson again. Doesn't he have enough on his plate already? Like, a whole other baby on the way? Allegedly, okay. I'll get to that Ciara drama in a minute. But first, let's catch up on everything going on with Gorgeous Doll, because there's been a lot of updates.
We're back on Twitter? Are we back subtweeting? We haven't learned. I will never learn. But you, sir, you're just old and stubborn. Then you said album's gonna be fire. Yeah, we know! Thanks to me, duh. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm not gonna say that I revived anything because, like I said, I'll give you the credit. You're a great rapper. But let's not pretend that I'm not the muse. Let's not do that.
So, a few days ago, Gorgeous Doll went on social media claiming she was in a 5-year relationship with Future. She said they first met at a strip club, and as things went on, she eventually realized he was everybody's man. Girl, you just realized that? Do we even know the same Future? Because we all know he's been for the streets forever. Anyway, Gorgeous Doll also claimed that Future allegedly sent her a gag order and texts that basically admitted guilt for everything he put her through. But she made it clear she never signed an NDA, told him to leave her alone, and even threatened legal action against him. Phew.
Now he's threatening to have my page deleted. So if you know, go follow my other page. But it's like, at the end of the day, babe, I will take this off TikTok and we will go to Instagram with it. Okay? I will go to Twitter with it. I will go to ever social. Listen, babe. Who are you playing with?
Regarding the so-called non-existent NDA and a possible lawsuit, Gorgeous Doll didn't hold back. She said, "You're going to lose. You may win a couple of fights, but I will win the war. Think I won't go after you for me being an influence on the songs you made over the past few years? You think I won't come for that catalog?" She also claimed that Future invited her to a Christmas party, only for her to catch him there with rapper and model Des Dior, whom he dated between 2020 and 2021. On top of that, she said Future gifted her an Audemars Piguet watch, only to turn around and diss her in a song after finding out she had been involved with someone else. Petty, but that's not all. Gorgeous Doll also alleged that Future threatened to have her TikTok account deleted to stop her from sharing their history. And to make things even wilder, she claimed she once walked in on him being intimate with multiple women in a hotel room. Next thing we know, Gorgeous Doll was on the phone, trying to file a report against Future, saying he had been harassing her for the past few days. Phew, this is a lot.
Miami Police, how can I help you?
Yes, I need an officer to pull up to submit a report against her, please.
What's the address? Okay, so, and what's going on, ma'am?
So, pretty much, I have an ex who is harassing me, and he literally is harassing me on social media. My lawyer told me to call the police to document it, just because we're going to be in a lawsuit as well from all the situation.
So when did this happen?
It's been happening the past 3 days.
Honey, it's been a wild few days with these two. And guess what? Future actually responded to all the drama, but then quickly deleted his tweets. First, he called their online mess Dulu and messy, whatever Dulu means. Then he tweeted, "I don't know where this fake ex energy coming from. I live a private life. Anything else is clickbait." But of course, he didn't stop there. He also teased his next album, saying it's going to be fire. And you know Gorgeous Doll had something to say about that. She clapped back, saying the album will be fire because of her, because she was the muse. Phew. Clearly, this isn't ending anytime soon. But listen, I lost it when Gorgeous Doll casually said Future might have another baby on the way. Like, excuse me? What do you mean he has another baby on the way? Anyway, moving on, there's actually a bigger issue. Allegedly, Future is still not done messing with Ciara. Yep, he's back to doing that thing he does every once in a while. Reportedly, Ciara is done with his nonsense and just wants him to leave her and Russell alone. And honestly, if this is true, Future is doing the most, and it must be exhausting for Ciara. Like, let's not forget, this isn't the first time he's come for her and Russell. Y'all remember when Future was asked about Ciara and Russell's decision to abstain until marriage? Instead of keeping it cute, he went on HuffPost Live and mocked them, saying, "God told me something else. He ain't tell me to wait. I guarantee you that after we did it, we prayed." Sir, what? And that wasn't the only time he had something to say. He kept making shady comments, and it got so bad that back in 2016, Ciara actually filed a lawsuit against him for allegedly shaming her parenting and attacking her relationship with Russell just to get clout for his music. She even called him out for a radio interview where he talked about that infamous photo of Russell pushing baby Future in a stroller. Messy, messy, messy.
So of course I wouldn't want somebody to push my son. Like, that's the number one rule. Like,
I agree.
If I was a kid and my mama had a dude pushing me, I would have jumped out the stroller and slapped the
I agree. I felt the
You
same
never
way.
do that in our community.
No.
You don't even bring a man around your son. You ain't even know this dude for a few months and you bring him around your kid. Who does that? Nobody does that.
As a man, he shouldn't do that. He should be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But, he probably didn't know that she set him up. You got nannies, you got assistants around you. Anybody could have pushed a stroller. You let them people catch that photo because you know what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not for the publicity stuff.
In her lawsuit, Ciara didn't just bring up Future's past interviews where he disrespected her and Russell. She also pointed out his Twitter rant, where he claimed she had control issues and that he had to go through lawyers just to see his son. But according to Ciara, that was not the case. She said she went out of her way to make sure Future had time with their son, and even provided records showing that he had at least 19 visitations, some lasting several days, from December 2014 until the time she filed the lawsuit in 2016. And then there were the threats. Ciara mentioned that Future had posted a tweet with football emojis and firearms pointing in their direction, which, let's be real, sounds real questionable. She also brought up Future's song Juice, where he rapped, "Tryna F*** my baby mama, dog. What's up with you? You gon' make me get that heat, I'm pulling up on you." The lawsuit didn't exactly make Future chill, though. In 2019, he went on Apple Music's Beats One and criticized Russell for supposedly doing whatever Ciara tells him to do and not being a real man, and just when people thought he had moved on, he proved otherwise in July 2023. When Quavo dropped Turn Your Click Up featuring Future, he made it very clear he still had a problem with Russell, rapping, "Goyard bag, tote the cutter. I got it out the field, F*** Russell." Like he's still holding on to this. Future claims his real issue started when Ciara and Russell allegedly kept baby Future from him, and also when Russell supposedly kept advertising how he's a great stepdad. And yeah, Russell has talked about how much he loves being baby Future's stepdad multiple times. For example, when baby Future was around 2, Russell told Maria Shriver on her Architects of Change web series that he was proud to be his stepfather. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. But clearly, Future still isn't over it.
I really found that out over the past year or so because, when I see this kid, he's only 2 years old, the most special kid, he's so sweet, so loving, always has a smile on his face, always joking around, always running around the house, and the important part about loving somebody and loving, especially as a man, being a stepfather in a situation where it's a little bit different, for sure. But ultimately, it's about loving the child because the child has the opportunity to do something amazing.
In 2019, during a sit-down with BuzzFeed, Russell once again spoke about being a stepdad and shared advice for parents in blended families. He reflected on what becoming a step-parent had taught him about love, saying, "I think ultimately the thing that I've learned the most, and I think this is real, is that being a stepdad, and then also having our little daughter as well, you really find out what love is like. It's interesting. It's easy to love somebody that's blood and everything else, but when you can love somebody just like they're your own child, That's what real love is. And phew, if Future wasn't already pressed, this definitely didn't help. Fast forward to last year, and Russell was still openly talking about how much he loves baby Future. Based on reports, Future almost lost it when Russell did an interview calling himself a bonus dad to his son. Like, at this point, it's been years. Why is Future still so bothered?
Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is gonna be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's gonna be your responsibility. And realizing, I prayed to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night.
In that same interview, Russell also opened up about meeting Ciara, falling deeply in love with her and the qualities he was looking for in a life partner. He listed his non-negotiables, which included a woman of faith, someone who is faithful, both to her partner and herself, a person with their own identity, someone capable of deep, unconditional love, the way his mother loved his father on his deathbed, a woman whose presence positively impacts those around her. And apparently, after Russell did this interview and gushed about being an amazing stepdad to baby Future, Future was livid. Sources close to him claimed he wanted Russell to keep his son's name out of his mouth because he still felt like Russell was using baby Future as an accessory, and that Ciara was just allowing it. But regardless of Future's feelings, Russell has not stopped showing love to baby Future, and in fact, just in the last few months, he's continued being the doting stepdad he's always been. Like when he posted photos of baby Future on his birthday and captioned it, "Happy birthday, Future. The Big 10. We are so proud of you and so grateful for you. You are our biggest blessing, an amazing son, the best big brother, and an absolute baller. So kind and loving. Keep shining, keep loving. It is our greatest joy to watch you grow into the young man God created you to be. I can't believe it's already been 10 years. God is good. We love you forever."